As a seller, should you get a home inspection done on your home before listing it? That is something a lot of sellers do not think about and a lot of agents do not recommend. Well, it's not that they don't recommend it, they don't even think to recommend it or mention it. I am a huge supporter of the seller getting a home inspection done on their home before listing it to sell. You may not want to spend the few $100s that it costs, but it can save you literally thousands. So case in point, my buyer had a home inspection done on the home that they're buying today. We found a pretty major water situation in the bathroom. It was like behind the bathroom tiles in the shower, and it went into the floor, which is the kitchen ceiling, bathroom floor, all under there. With water damage like that, you can't see what's going on. So you don't know, is it minor and just around here? Or once we start pulling things up, is it going to be big and major? So what you have to do at this time is renegotiate. We now have to say, okay, this is a big issue. This needs to get taken care of by the seller. And you have to figure out how you're going to work it. In this case, they are asking for X amount of dollars off at closing. Like they're asking for this amount of money given back to them at close by the seller. Now, we are getting a quote by a trusted repair person, and that is what we are basing our number off. But there's a pretty big range in there of minimal damage to most damage. And of course, the buyers want to go towards the most damage, because once the sale of the house is final and we actually schedule and get these repairs done, they don't want to accept the lower end from the seller. And then now that they own the home, it ends up being the higher end. Now they're out a bunch of money. So we're going in asking for the higher end, but not knowing. So the seller agrees to that because we want to keep the sale moving and it's his responsibility to deal with this water damage. Whereas if the seller had had the home inspection first, the seller would have found out all the issues with their home. They could have hired somebody that they trust. They could have got the work done. They could have paid for it, knowing exactly what they were paying for. And it literally would have saved them thousands of dollars to spend a few hundred on a pre-home inspection. So I highly recommend that.